Hey, I'm back on. How are ya? Out doing some errands, and I wanted basically to touch base with you guys. DWA, Digital Worth Academy, is my vehicle to get me to where I want to go. I have a couple of books out already. A reverse type 2 diabetes with the Mediterranean diet. I also have reverse fatty liver disease with the Mediterranean diet. I will tell you that I did have fatty liver disease. I followed the book. My cholesterol is down. I do not have fatty liver disease anymore. Basically, it took me about 3 months. It was a little difficult, I'm not going to lie to you, but there's just a way to do it. A lot of people say, well, I don't like water, I don't drink water, or I drink water every day. That's great, but it's when you drink the water and how you drink the water. There is a certain sequence as to how to do it. Because believe me when I tell you, I did not realize. I mean, I've been drinking water like all my life because I don't drink sodas. I don't drink juices. I just don't. I don't like juices. I mean, I like juices, but it's too sweet. I've trained myself, to cut back on sugar. And once you start doing that, you just really can't. There's candies that I can't eat anymore because I just find them that they're too sweet. And juices are just too sweet. I used to like candied sweet potatoes for Thanksgiving. They're just too darn sweet. I just can't take them anymore. So my thing is that if you can train yourself, to not have as much sugar as you do, well, then you can train yourself to do absolutely anything. Going back to what I was saying about Digital Wealth Academy, I'm telling you, it is $497. My sponsor told me not to pay for it all, get the payment plan. And that's exactly what I did. And I'm glad I did, because I went and I did exactly what she told me to do, because I tried doing it on my own and it was kind of difficult. But I'll be honest with you, instead of the $497, it cost me $18, because once I sold one of my DWA, the program, I got paid the $497. I took the $497. I went and I paid it, and I had $18 credit that I had to pay, because that I had interest rates. Well, it was only $18. So basically, this course cost me $18 because I got my money back. Now, after this, I don't pay anybody else. This is my course. There are over 50 different videos in it. You don't have to write a book if you don't want to. There are people that are making mega dollars just selling the program. Well, I'm here to tell you that the program will help you get from point A to point B to point C. Absolutely, because it gives you everything that you need. As soon as you start, there are 10 programs that you can start right away to sell and make your money back. There's a lot of people that I also notice that, they have a whole bunch of different programs that they're selling, and I guess they're making money because they're selling their programs no matter what. You know what? I don't want to play around with selling programs all the time. I want to be able to have something that it's mine that I am doing. Well, I'm an author now. I have 2 books and I'm going on to my 3rd. And, that's something that's on Amazon, and I have my Stan Store. If you go up to my profile, you can go into my Stan Store, and I have 3 videos there that will tell you for free what this program is all about. And that's exactly what I'm telling you to do, because in reality, you have to see the amount of money that you can make. And why not? You're continuing on. If you're working 9 to 5, or if you're a nurse, you're doing 12 hours, you're working weekends, you're missing time away from your family, you're working 2 jobs, because let me tell you something, there are nurses they're also doing 3 jobs because they're just trying to make ends meet. And it's hard, because if you have kids, that's a never-ending story. That is money coming out of the wazoo. And I lost a lot of money on my 401k because of the wonderful stock market. So, you know what? A lot of times you're working your butt off, you're losing money, and I want something that it's mine, that no one can take away from me. And that is the reason as to why I'm doing what I'm doing. Am I going to stop here? No. I've got 5, right now I have 5 streams of income that I am doing. And, to me, it's like it's worth it. It is so worth it to do what you need to do for yourself. Because you know what? An employer now, they look at you, or you got someone who's jealous of you and they're doing everything to try to get rid of you. Life is not easy. Life is hard. Life is a bitch. But, you have to keep going. You have to keep going. And you know what? I will keep going. I will not stop. But DWA, Digital Wealth Academy, has been my transportation to get to where I want to go. I have my sponsor, and, she... I listen to her. I watch her when she's doing her videos. There are times that I can't get her and I need a question answered right away. I go into DWA. There is a community. I'm telling you, I love the community. It's in 5 different languages, so it goes into 5 different countries. It is just so worth it. It's German. It's Portuguese. It is in Spanish. It is in French. There is another one, and I cannot think of what it is. I want to say Greek, but I'm not 100% sure. But either way, you can make money. You can make money, and you can make money that's yours. And you know what? You can be one of these snowbirds, which is what I want to do. That's my goal. My goal is once it gets cold up here in Pennsylvania, well, I want to go to one of the islands, and I want to go there for 6 months. And that's it. Just, have fun with my family, have fun with, and just enjoy life. Because, when you're younger, you're constantly working 40, 50, 60 hours a week. It's tough. So in reality, if you can, I wish I would have had this, I would have done this sooner, instead of my age now. But, you start when you start. Look at what your passion is. Look at what your passion is, and do something with your passion. Get money from your passion, because there are people out there that are interested in what you know in your head, and that is something that you really should do, because it's money. Why not? There are people that know less than you and I, and guess what? They're making money. Why not you? Okay? You take care. I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.